Carl, can you take us through your strip sack, what you saw on the play, and was it just there for the taking for you?
Yeah, it was just perfect timing on that.
Carl, you said you had a little extra drive for this game because, you know, you're not far from UC Davis. They said they were going to offer you a scholarship, and they didn't. And it seemed like you had that drive today, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I came out with the mentality to play hard and finish the game out. Because last game we didn't finish, so we had to finish. And in the second half, I had to provide for my team.
Speaking of finishing, Carl, I mean, how much was Coach harping on that in practice? Was he talking about that in pregame this morning?
Yeah, Coach was on it a lot, and he just kept bringing it up. So I just had it in my head, and it just stuck with me throughout the game.
I know Logan said that, you know, they were big in the screen game going over their first two games, and you know, I know they tried some. Looks like you guys sniffed that out pretty good. How big of that was that of preparation this week, and how do you think you did today in that?
I feel like we this week we spent the most time working on screens and running to the ball in practice, and our coach told us after every practice, like, we have to execute well on the screen. We have to, because that's blood in the water. So that's what we came out and did today.
Got a sack in each of the first three games, Carl. I think the first Wyoming defensive line to do it since '86 and first guy since '97. Does that mean a lot to you? Is that special to you, or does that matter to you?
Yeah, that matters to me. It motivates me. I try to get a sack every game, and so far it's looking well right now. And I'm gonna continue to work hard, and I feel like the off-season work been paying off.
Is this the most, probably since you've been here, just how dominant of a win did this feel today, and what did it feel like to, you know, have a win where it wasn't all that close at the end?
It felt great being ahead, and defense came out. We worked hard and was running to the ball, got some turnovers, so it felt good being on top. Less stress on us, but we went into the locker room thinking about, like, we got to finish this one. Like, don't give up.
Carl, you go on a short week this week and go on the road, but imagine you're confident. But what are your thoughts going into a short week? And what happened with Eastern Michigan last year? Will that be motivation this week, or does that make any difference at all?
Yeah, it's a big game. I know they're pretty good, and last year it wasn't meant to happen how it went down, but we got that stuck with us, and they came and whooped us last year. So we gotta ball out this Friday and prepare good and to start within a few hours from now.
When the offense puts up two quick touchdowns like that, how, you know, is it more comfortable on defense? What's it like going out there with that lead behind you?
It motivates us on defense because it gives us time, and we cheering. Everybody's happy on the sideline. We cheering. It's not like we just going right back out there after we just got off. So we know they trying to do their best to stay on the field. So we trying to do our best to get it 3 and out.
Carl, I know a lot of us were talking about in the offseason, you know, you guys picking up the slack from Eddie leaving. Do you guys, through 3 games, feel like you're in a spot where, like, that slack's picked up and you feel good about the front seven?
Yeah, I feel good about the front seven on defense. You know, Eddie was a great player, and the first few games, it's been a change from last year's defense. We got speed now, and last year's defense had more power, so we got more speed, and we just everybody's running to the ball full speed, and we're getting there faster.
Thanks, Carl.
Thanks.